Imagine you were a male ant. You hatch from the egg among tens of thousands of siblings. At birth, you are nothing but a tiny, pale larva. No legs, no eyes. You're surrounded by adult ants year-round. They feed you, move you to safer, more comfortable places, and protect you from predators. They groom your body to keep disease away. But once you get sick, they will carry you away without mercy, dumping you like trash. To prevent the infection from spreading to ants, it doesn't matter if you're still a child. The colony's safety comes first. Your life is entirely in the hands of the adult ants. Then, the most critical moment of your life arrives. Ant society is divided into 3 castes. Queens, whose only duty is to give birth, males, who exist only to mate, and workers, who do all the labor. Most larvae, about 80, become workers. They spend their lives serving the colony, and so will you. You will become just one among thousands of workers, working daily for the colony's survival. But unlike the queen, you will never reproduce. In fact, forget about ever finding a partner. As time passes, you keep molting and growing closer to your adult form. Finally, you're about to break free. Other ants help you tear off your cocoon. Now you have legs, antennae, and eyes. For the first time, you see the world around you. But your body is still soft and fragile. You must adapt to this brand new form. You wave your antennae, catching scents drifting through the air. You try to look for your mother, but she doesn't care about you. She is the queen, and in this colony, almost every ant is her offspring. Around you, workers move tirelessly, some hauling food, others caring for the queen's egg. Everything runs in perfect order. Every ant knows its role. Days pass quickly. You begin to understand your mission. Your exoskeleton hardens, and you're ready to fulfill your duty as a worker. Building tunnels, finding food, gathering materials, even tending to the larvae. Guarding the nest becomes part of your life. Soon, you throw yourself into the workforce, taking on your very first task, digging a tunnel. From that day onward, you become a full-time builder. Every day, you shuttle through the colony's dark tunnels, cleaning the nest. Like a tide of workers, you help manage the storage chambers. Sometimes, during rare breaks, you pause to reflect. This life feels repetitive and dull. You even dream of becoming a soldier. Suddenly, shouts echo through the nest. Something is happening outside. You rush to the commotion. A lizard has invaded the colony. It's massive, terrifying to behold. Your instinct tells you to flee, but as a worker ant, your life belongs to the colony. Hundreds of eyes are watching. You cannot run. You have no choice but to charge straight at the lizard. You think this might be the end, but by sheer luck, you survive with only a minor concussion. Your courage earns the colony's respect. You are promoted. Still a worker, yes, but now, trusted with more exciting tasks. Your squad is sent to the surface to forage. This is the moment you've long awaited. The outside world is beautiful, but full of danger. Almost every creature is a potential enemy. Thankfully, your squad sticks together. Everyone helps one another. Day after day, you explore this strange new world, scavenging for the colony, eggs of other insects, seeds, sweets, even the corpses of the fallen. And sometimes, you and your squad even organize attacks on rival insects. But attacks aren't reckless. They are carefully planned. First, you look for a slow, vulnerable target, like this caterpillar. Next, you set up a strategy. Even a caterpillar requires teamwork. Only by uniting as one do you become a threat. As the saying goes, strength in numbers. You surround the prey from all sides, cutting off every path of escape. Then, on signal, you strike, gripping the caterpillar tightly until it can no longer move. It struggles in vain, but ultimately falls captive, hopelessly defeated. The body is carried back to the nest. But you also gather building supplies, sand, tiny twigs, bits of soil and grass, stones, anything useful for construction. At the same time, safety can't be ignored. At any moment, danger might strike. You start to realize how perilous life above ground. Maybe working inside the nest wasn't so bad after all. Because outside, you must always be on guard against stink bugs, storms, and harsh weather. Even the rain itself can be deadly to an ant colony. Sometimes it wipes out entire nests. Months pass, you've become a seasoned, respected worker, highly valued in the colony. You've claimed your territory, mastered all the workers' skills, not only doing your tasks well, but also guiding younger ants. Yet your life remains heavy with labor. Every day, endless work. Sometimes you feel just as small and helpless as before. Your life could end at any moment. Today, your mission is to guard the nest. You lead your squad on patrol around the territory, perhaps the easiest job you've ever had. Or so you think. Suddenly you're under attack. You and your squad rush back to the nest. You must report at once. The colony is being invaded by other ants. Rival colonies, fighting for land and resources. Ant wars are brutal. Millions pour into the battlefield. Hundreds, even thousands of comrades fall before your eyes. You fight for one purpose, to protect the colony. Even the queen shows no fear in this moment. To save the nest, you're ready to sacrifice yourself. With every strike, ants spray formic acid, burning their enemies. The battle rages for hours, until the enemy finally retreats. At last you've driven the invaders away. But the colony has suffered greatly. It's been a devastating day, but you are a worker and, after only minutes of rest, you return to your duties. A year later, you've grown old. Your body weakens. No longer agile as before, survival becomes harder. Still, you never stop working. In human society, the elderly are respected, but in an ant colony, the old are expendable, sent to the borders, where danger is greatest. Even if you never return, no one will remember you. You have no lover, no children, only endless days of labor. All for the colony's survival. One day, you stumble upon a piece of honeycomb sugar. You must bring it home before rivals arrive. You lift it onto your shoulders, carrying it slowly back. Once, this task was easy, but now, it drains every ounce of strength. Today, you spend hours struggling just to succeed. At last, you reach the nest. Suddenly you stop. A strange smell fills the air. The next second, a mysterious liquid sweeps you away. You've never seen anything like it. A flood carries you beneath the trees, back into the tunnels of the nest. You struggle to stand, but the ceiling collapses on your head. You are buried in earth. You will never know exactly how your short, tireless life comes to an end.